Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You know, I've seen a lot of cheap paper trimmers out there that just don't hold up. Blades get dull after a few uses, the base bends under pressure, and the safety features are basically an afterthought. If you're serious about clean, precise cuts without the hassle, there's one trimmer that actually delivers every time: the Dahle 580 Premium Guillotine Trimmer. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this thing is built like a tank. The sturdy metal base doesn't flex or warp, even when you're trimming stacks of paper or cardstock. I've used cheaper trimmers where the base would bend just from pressing down, and it ruins the cut every time. But with the Dahle 580, it stays perfectly flat, so your edges are always straight and clean. That's huge if you're doing presentations, scrapbooking, or just organizing stacks of documents at home or in the office. Then there's the blade. Most trimmers start dulling after a few cuts, and you end up with jagged edges that look unprofessional. But the Dahle 580 has a self-sharpening German steel blade that stays razor-sharp no matter how much you use it. I've had mine for months now, and it still slices through 30 sheets of paper like butter. No more stopping to sharpen or replace blades, it just works. And the blade stays locked in place at any angle, so you can make precise cuts without it slipping or falling out of position. Safety is another big win here. The acrylic safety shield keeps your fingers protected while you're trimming, which is something a lot of budget trimmers skip entirely. I've used those before where you're basically holding your hand right next to the blade, and it's just not worth the risk. With the Dahle 580, you get that peace of mind without sacrificing performance. Another thing I love is the 32-inch cut length. That's way more than most home or small office trimmers offer, so you can handle larger projects without having to make multiple cuts. Whether you're trimming posters, mounting board, or stacks of paper, it's all doable in one go. And the 30-sheet capacity means you're not constantly reloading, just load it up, make your cut, and move on. I've also noticed that the trimmer stays quiet, which is a small thing but makes a difference if you're working in a shared space. Cheap trimmers can be loud and clunky, but the Dahle 580 operates smoothly and quietly, so it's not disruptive. Plus, the stand that comes with it elevates the trimmer to a comfortable working height, so you're not hunched over like you would be with a tabletop model. Now, no trimmer is perfect, and the Dahle 580 isn't cheap. It's an investment, especially if you're only using it occasionally. But if you're someone who needs reliable, high-quality cuts, like teachers, small business owners, or even hobbyists, it's worth every penny. The only other thing I'd mention is that it's a bit heavy, so if you need to move it around a lot, it might not be the most portable option. All in all, this trimmer has become a staple in my workspace. It's durable, precise, and safe, and it just makes trimming so much easier. If you've been frustrated with cheap trimmers that don't last or cut poorly, this is the one to go for. Check it out using the link below, and let me know in the comments what you think. Have you tried this trimmer before? I'd love to hear your experience. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Dahle 580 Premium Guillotine Trimmer with stand, 32-inch cut length, 30-sheet capacity, large format, self-sharpening blade, with safety guard sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like self-sharpening cutting blade maintains a perfectly sharp edge and acrylic safety shield keeps fingers safe and prevents injury actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Dahle 580 Premium Guillotine Trimmer with stand, 32-inch cut length, 30-sheet capacity, large format, self-sharpening blade, with safety guard usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.